Stitchy friends, I'm Stephanie and welcome to my channel Little Lion Stitchery, where we talk about cross stitch. So today I'm going to start with a new start. I know, crazy. I never have new starts. But I have some friends that are getting married in October and I wanted to make them something. So this is what is it called? Why am I having such a hard time thinking of this? Love Letters. Oh my god. It's called Love Letters Art Nouveau by Ink Circles. And I had to heavily modify it so that it fits their, because it's a sampler, so it has like the alphabet, but I changed it to, you know, be more of like a wedding sampler. So like in the middle here there's like these big blooms, but I decided to cut all that out and like, yeah, just make some major edits so that, like I said, I could add the personalization. And I'm very happy with the way it's coming out. I've been wanting to stitch this for a while, and I just wasn't sure. So this is actually a friend of my husband's, and I don't know, guys don't know anything about their friends, and her two, she's having two men of honor instead of, you know, a maid of honor. So I didn't want to go with something too like girly and lovey and whatever. But seriously, they have no clue about anything. So I reached out to, like, I know her men of honor, so I reached out to one, and he was just like, yeah, I have no clue about anything. I'm like, is she keeping her last name? What are the colors in the wedding party? He's in the wedding party. I don't understand how he doesn't know the colors. Anyway, yeah, but absolutely useless because men don't know anything. So I'm really sorry. I'm not trying to be insulting or anything, but come on, like. What's her favorite color? I don't know. Like, how does no one know these simple, fundamental friend questions? I don't know. Anyway, but yeah. So, really excited with the way that is coming out. I'm kind of in love with it. And I did thrift some frames. I'm not going to show you the frames because I actually brought them to my grandpa's house so that we can, because actually I have no space in my house for frames, and he has all the, like a matting station and like all the, like a miter saw and all like the tools for framing and stuff. But I do have, so this is one of the frames that I actually brought home and picked up, and it's this lovely blue color. Obviously, I'm going to take the picture out, even though the picture is pretty cute. My grandpa, oh my gosh. So I'm showing him these frames that I got from Goodwill, and I didn't get them on a dollar day, but whatever. I wanted to go, and I liked them, so I just picked them up. So it was a little bit more expensive than I usually get frames for. But this one's pretty similar to how it was in the picture for the, why can't I word today? Like, so I've been really sick for like a while. Like last week I had something, and then I wasn't sure if I was going to make a video today because yesterday it was really bad. So I've been sick a long time. And also I've been recovering from some other stuff, so it's been quite a few weeks. But anyway, in the model, the stitched model, it has a frame that's pretty similar to this, and because it's blue, and I wouldn't have to really do anything. So the frame that I picked out, I actually am going to paint it because it does have a lot of scratches. This one's not too bad. I think it would be fine if I just want to, you know, stick that in there. But I think I'm going to go with a bigger, more ornate frame and paint it like a whitewash. And in the other frame, I'll eventually show you when I frame it, I guess. But it has like these motifs, I guess. mimicked in the frame, which I thought was really pretty. So I think I'm going to whitewash that, and then I want to put maybe like a double matte in it. Just make it look really, really pretty. Sorry, I keep saying more. But just to make it look just more professional and really elegant and pretty. So yeah, new start that I started, and I've been clearly like working on it. I want to get it done very fast so I can work on this baby. What else? And it's just on 28 count even weave. It's the even weave, the Artiste brand from Hobby Lobby. I'm pretty happy with it. No complaints about the fabric. I definitely have a problem, and I mentioned this in my other videos. For some reason, I just can't stitch on Ada. I can't stitch on Ada anymore. I much rather stitch on even weave. And normally, I would stitch on 32 count even weave, but the 28 count's fine, because I figure most kits and things come with 14 count Ada. So it's fine, but I prefer the 32 count. But, like I said, this is 28 count, and I'm getting pretty good coverage. I don't know if you can let's zoom it in there, but come on. Hello. Come on. There we go. So you can see a little bit of white, and especially like in the dark green there. But I think the coverage is pretty good, in my humble opinion. So yeah, not mad about that. And again, this is Love Letters Art Nouveau by Ink Circles. Ugh. Anyway. And clearly didn't finish this, but let's talk about this a little bit. So it didn't finish this, but real close. And I already started. So this is designed by me. And you can find the free patterns, because I created free patterns for everyone, at littlelionstitchery.com. And I'm currently working on some fall patterns. So this is part of the summer collection. And yeah, currently working on some fall patterns that should be released really soon. So look forward to that. I think it came out so cute though. I did dye some fabric. Ugh, and I left my fabric over there, but it's fine. I dyed some fabric with like a light purple because I know I wanted to do the ice cream cone, but I don't know, stitching, if you like to stitch full coverage, that's fine and dandy. But again, not like, this is the 28 count, and I'm getting pretty good coverage, but why waste all that thread? I don't know, I guess it does look good because it's all stitched, but I'd rather just dye the background fabric and then stitch what I want on top of it, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I'd rather just like stitch the little beading suit on a, again, got pretty good coverage like I said. I'd rather stitch uncolored fabric, is what I'm trying to say. And then I'm working on something else for you guys, which I'm really, really excited about. Next week I should have a model stitched, so kind of give a clue to the surprise, but I'll discuss more about that next week. So very excited about that. And again, you can download the free patterns at littlelionstitchery.com. Oh. So I've been working on this a lot too, but I think I'm going to take a break. So this is Letters from Nora, the letter H. And so my husband's coworker is having a baby in October. A lot of things are happening in October. He's having a baby in October, and he got really like anxious the other day. He's like, what if they don't name her Haley? What if they don't name her Haley? Because they're still kind of on the fence. I mean, Haley is like the front runner for sure in names that they're going to pick, but he's just like, what if they don't name her Haley? And I would just be like, well, I'll just cross this out to something else. He's like, you should wait until they know. But they're probably not going to know until she's born. And that might actually just go in a totally different direction. So who knows? You know, I don't know. If any of you have had babies, I have not. But I know, like, my friend didn't want to name the baby until the baby, like, arrived. So, yeah. So, and then some people just change their mind at the last minute. They're just like, I don't know. Some people like myself and my husband, we picked names way in advance. My husband likes to change his mind a lot about things, and I told him that once we pick a name for the baby, like, and actually name the baby when the baby arrives, we can't change it. So I want to make sure that he liked the name he picked and could stick with it for a while. But yeah, so this is how this is coming out. Really cute, really pretty. I did a lot of, new start, and then in the I did a lot of the water, I think, between, like, as far as progress goes. Working on backgrounds. Take forever. Anyway, so I did the rest of her dress. I did this down here. I did this side. And I did all these little blown leafies. And then I showed you in a previous video that I have beads that are going to match this. So very excited to start beading when that becomes a thing. But now, like I said, I'm going to take a break because my husband's very worried that they're not going to name her Haley. But the thing is, I don't want to, like, wait until the last minute. So here's my logic behind this. I don't want to wait until the last minute so that I'm rushed to create a thing for them. At the same time, like, my husband's not currently going to the office. The person who's having the baby is going to be out of the office on paternity leave for a while. So I wouldn't have to rush anyway, because nobody's going to see anyone unless I ship it to them, which would be fine, but shipping is expensive. So yeah, my point is, I wouldn't have had to rush really anyway. But again, so I want to really work on Gypsy Queen, because Mike doesn't think I can get her done. And right now I'm starting to believe him. So I really, really want to work on this more than everything else that I'm working on. So this is my progress with the Gypsy Queen. I made a little bit of progress on her arm. So I finished her arm, and then I'm stitching more of her purple sash here. And she's getting there. I just need to make more progress on her. Look. And I keep seeing these people that are like, I finished my Mirabilia in 3 months. And I'm just like, man, gotta stitch her faster. Just gotta work on her more. So I've decided that I'm not going to put her in my closet anymore, because that's one of the problems, is that she's always in my closet, and, you know, out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. So I'm going to leave her by my couch, except I really want to hope that my monster cat doesn't attack her, because he's a little monster, and he likes to destroy everything. But yeah, this is my progress. She looks so beautiful. I really need to work on her more. And like I said, I'm sorry, I'm getting over a cold, so I'm a little low energy, and if I'm a little, like, nasally, I'm still a little congested. But luckily not as bad as yesterday, so I was not happy yesterday. It was a nightmare. You wouldn't have wanted to know me. But yeah, so very, very happy. I'm probably going to work on her a little bit today when I'm done with this video, because. What else? Oh yeah, so I went camping a few weeks ago. That was very exciting, because I think I talked a little bit about this. We went with a new friend group. Well, not a new friend group, but usually we go with a specific friend group, but the woman who organizes it is the one getting married. So one of my husband's other friends goes camping every year, and we decided to go with them. Now this was nice for a few reasons, because the original group that we go with every year, they're big partiers and drinkers, and they like to stay up late. And I don't know, so there's a lot of different pros and cons. It's like my husband and I were pretty chill at this point in our lives. But we went to a different campground. It's very close to the other campgrounds that we usually go to, but this campground was very, very chilly at night. Wait, did I ever talk about that? No, I didn't. But it was very, very chilly. And we were prepared mostly. Sorry, I heard banging. That's weird. We were prepared mostly, but it was still so cold. And usually it's not this cold at our other campgrounds. But it's the highest point in New Jersey, so the altitude is, it's higher, so it's colder. And the campgrounds, I didn't like them as much, just because they were a little more rustic, which is fine. I enjoy camping. I'm not afraid of things. But, I don't know. Our other campgrounds at least have, like, showers and normal-ish toilets. And these campgrounds had weird toilets. I mean, it's fine. It's better than a hole in the ground. Sorry, this is just a weird thing. I don't know. It was fine, but we just did not enjoy the cold, especially because, like, the first night, Mike, everything has to be perfect for Mike to be able to sleep. We sleep in very optimal conditions at home. We have to have white noise, which at first I did not like because, I don't know, I like the silence. But now, he always has, like, a little mini fan running, and sometimes we'll have, like a babbling brook sound from, like, Alexa or Google playing. So it's very relaxing. But, like, me, I could just fall asleep pretty much anywhere. Especially if I'm tired enough, I'll just splat. Him, he's just, no. It needs to be this temperature, this, that, and the other thing. Anyway, so it was very, very quiet in the woods. And it was very, very cold. So he kept getting up. I don't even know how many times, but all I just kept hearing was zzz, 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 like, so much. So he kept me up. So that wasn't fun. And again, it was cold. The second night was also very cold. But we had been rafting the whole time that day, so everyone had a very lovely slumber, so that was nice. So basically, even though it was cold, once you fell asleep, we kind of slept all until morning, which a lot of people said the same thing, so that was nice. Oh, and the reason I mentioned the other group, just like, yeah, like I said, they're partiers. Like, this group is just, like, a lot more chill. These campgrounds, there was, like, a curfew, so you couldn't be loud past a certain time. So it was just, like, very chill, which was a nice change of pace. But my husband and I were getting older, and we don't necessarily want to party so hard. But it's always fun, so whatever. I don't know. But yeah, so we had a great time camping. I love camping. Camping is so much fun. And you know how I know I love camping? Because I have cross-stitched camping-themed things, and I've talked about camping before. So yeah, love camping. My husband and I go camping at least once a year, except for last year, obviously. But we usually go at least once a year. I mean, I don't know why I said at least. We go once a year. And it's always fun. And then it's always nice to come home and shower. So that's the end of my little story. I don't know, I just don't want to talk too much because I'm still a little meh. But, yeah. So if you're not a subscriber, oh, and thank you to all my new subscribers and my current subscribers. Thank you, because I love making Stitchy friends. It's so much fun. I'm just thinking about my intro, and if I introed it the way I normally do, I don't know, my head's in a fog, like I said, so. But thank you to everyone. Thank you, like, comment, and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And usually ask a question. I don't know. And download my free patterns because they're free, and who doesn't love free cross-stitch patterns? And I think that's it. Sorry, my brain's gonna, like, explode. And I'm kind of hungry, so I'm gonna eat. So, I will see you guys next week, hopefully, with a surprise. Bye!